but you know that I'm the best. I've been really growing, homie. I got all this glow up on me. I know you see these folks all on me. I'm about to go up.
I'm at the Brazilian wax place. I told y'all that, but my wax specialist is Macy, and I ain't telling y'all which. Should I tell them which one? They gonna book you up already more.
Yeah, that is
ain't gonna be able to get in here.
Spots are limited.
So is it authentic Brazilian wax?
Is.
Damn, y'all better not book her up, so I can't get in here. But what is something that you think every person should know or do before they get waxed?
I think my main thing, honestly, that a lot of people don't know that does make a difference is to avoid caffeine like 30 minutes to an hour before your appointment.
Oh.
Because that does make you a little more sensitive. It does, yeah. So if you can avoid that, like your morning coffee, especially if you come in the morning, or anything with caffeine 30 minutes to an hour before, that does make a difference.
What does that do?
It just makes you a little more sensitive. I think
Damn.
it's honestly, yeah, something with like the blood flow and all that good stuff. It does make you a little more spicy, yeah. Same thing with like people saying to take the ibuprofen or Tylenol a little bit beforehand. Of course, that helps, but yeah, avoiding caffeine, it does make a difference.
Yeah, I heard that.
Mm.
Okay. And for people who are scared to do waxes that want to come but they're nervous, what advice do you have?
I always tell people pain is temporary, and especially this type of pain. Like, it's really only stingy whenever we first pull a little piece off, and then it goes away really, really fast. Yeah, especially if your waxer is giving you the pressure afterwards, which they should. That's definitely necessary.
Okay.
It goes away really, really quickly. So I always try to tell people it's so temporary. The whole appointment is like 15 minutes, and I mean, that includes your coming in here and getting undressed time too. So it's never as bad as what most people think it's gonna be.
No.
It's all in our
I'm sure they
head.
see my reactions for a second. I'm like,
Yes.
and then I'm back talking regular. But
Exactly.
okay. And as far as cleaning before you come, because a couple of times ago, before when I came, I learned. She told me that people come sometimes when they fresh out of work, sometimes when they fresh out the gym, sometimes when they are on their cycle even. And I had no idea because I would never, but some of y'all do. So I'm not judging. That's your thing. That's your thing. But what do you think as far as, when they do that? Like, how do you think they should?
It's so personal for everyone, but that's the main reason why I make sure to keep wipes in here.
Wipes, okay.
Just in case, yeah, because you never really know. Sometimes people just have that little 15 minutes randomly after work, and then they just want to squeeze it in. So yeah, the wipes are definitely a good thing to have in your room, necessary, but it is very personal. Some people just, they don't think the same as everybody else. But
right.
Luckily, the majority of people do think about that kind of thing. They're the same as you. They don't want to put anyone through that, but yeah, there are the few. Wipes are necessary.
Okay. Wipes are necessary, so keep your cooter clean. You don't want any dingleberries or nothing when she's trying to get the butt area. So, girl, I try to shower before I come, or at least, like today, this morning, I showered at like 9:30, and then I went straight to get my nails and toes done, and then I came straight here. So even before I came straight here, I went home and I wiped down and with the aloe vera and witch hazel before I came, and then I came.
That is a good routine.
So I don't play. Like my nostrils are sensitive, girl. So I already know you know, woo, some of them smells is not good. So you just gotta be cautious about your hygiene in general. I don't understand why people wouldn't want to be cautious when you have someone in such a private, sensitive area.
You would think everyone would think the same, but
no,
not everyone does.
Well, you heard it here. Okay. And how often do you think people should get waxed?
Mine, I recommend 4 to 6 weeks. Nothing less, nothing over. But everyone is different in that aspect too. Some people's hair does not grow as fast, and then some people's hair grows a little quicker.
Like mine is really slow.
Yours is really slow, yeah. So
I can go 6 weeks.
And not have much really at all.
And it's not a lot.
Yeah. The consistency though, that does make a big difference. You don't ever shave in between, and you're here every time. Yeah.
We need to stress that. Do not shave in between.
No razors,
that will be the worst. The worst time that oh my gosh, y'all.
Yeah.
That itch that you can't scratch is worse. Like, it's so bad. Like, y'all don't want that. And it's not good. It's a bad, like, you don't want to be scratching down there somewhere.
Not at all. Avoid that completely.
And after you get your wax, what should you do to prevent ingrown hairs? I know, but let them know.
Yes. Exfoliate and moisturize. And the first 24 hours, try to be as gentle as you can with this area.
So don't be getting it in.
Not at all. 24 hours, you can wait.
Don't
Not
work
that
out.
long.
Don't
Yes.
work out either.
No
sweating.
Out, no tight clothes, no hot water either. Yeah, lukewarm to cold showers. I even tell people not to even take a bath the first night either. Shower only. That way you're not clogging the pores at all.
Good. Y'all, I exfoliate the hell out of my areas.
Yes.
You know, I don't play about it. Like, I probably exfoliate every time I take a shower, which is like, so that because when I first started getting waxes, before I started getting waxes, let me back up. I used to shave. So when I would shave, when it was growing back, I was getting ingrowns. So of course, like my first couple of waxes, when it was growing back, I would get ingrowns.
Yes.
So I started to exfoliate every time I got in the shower then. So it really, 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 really helps. And now I don't get ingrowns. If I see like a hair growing out and then back in, I go ahead and, you know, when I get in the shower, I massage the area with some exfoliation. And then by the time I do that, I put witch hazel on it. And the next time and glycolic acid. And the next time that I get in the shower or look at it, it's the hair done came up out of the little, you know, pore. So like, I don't know. That just works for me. I don't know how other people take care of their cooter, but it works for me. So, and I'm sure your esthetician or our esthetician will appreciate the extra care that you take, because that's less plucking that they have to do at the end and less work that they have to do, and that's less pain that you have to sit through during your wax.
That's the main thing. Yep. Helps with the pain a lot.
Yes. What advice do you have for men that get waxed?
Men, that's honestly a hard one for me since I don't
do a lot of men.
Yeah, I really don't. But I'm gonna say it's probably the same for them. The exfoliating and moisturizing even more so, because guys aren't really on top of
they're
that
not
kind of
gonna do
thing.
that.
No. So that's like the main thing I would probably press towards them. Exfoliate your skin and moisturize. Do not forget the moisturization. That makes a big difference.
What age do you think people should start getting waxed?
I personally, when I think back on myself at like 16, 17, I don't think I would have been able to sit through it. But I do wish I would have at least known about it and been talked to about it. Honestly, yeah, whenever you kind of start growing hair, as long as you know that it's not the best thing to shave.
Yeah, because baby, all through my teenage years, I didn't shave, but I used to trim it all the way down so I couldn't like grip it.
Yes.
And then it wasn't until I got older that I was like, I'm gonna try to shave it all off. You know, people talk about like the little landing strip and stuff. So I was like, oh, let me give a little landing strip and see what it's talking about. Girl, the way that shit grew back, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to ever be seen nowhere scratching like I was scratching. That was terrible.
It's really easy to scar yourself down here too. So
yes,
like
hyperpigmentation.
Yes, you might as well leave it alone.
That glycolic acid helps with it, and I use turmeric soap too down there, y'all, too. So like, if you know the places where I used to get ingrowns, there are a couple of dark marks and stuff like that down there. And so I use turmeric soap after I use my antibacterial soap. I go down there with turmeric soap, not on the bottom, but on the top. And then, you know, when I get out the shower, I'll go ahead, after I exfoliate, use my witch hazel and glycolic acid on the top. And it helps with the hyperpigmentation. So
you have like the perfect routine.
Ooh,
You take really good care of yourself.
I be trying. So, and then like I said, I come every 4 to 6 weeks. I usually come every 4. But sometimes it's not enough to come every 4. And so I'll be forced to come every 6. So, I mean, and that's not bad either, because it's never a lot. Like, I'm not a hairy person. Like, the hair on my legs, I don't even shave it because it does not grow. And the hair on my arms is gold. So, yeah. Well, y'all have sat with me through my waxing session. We're done. So, yeah, that's how quick it was. And that was 9 minutes and 41 seconds. So, thank you, Macy. Y'all make sure y'all come see her. Authentic Brazilian Wax in Murfreesboro. And if y'all book her up before I'm able to see her again, we're going to have a problem.
I'm about to go up, homie.